Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. Matthew Walker's Why We Sleep reveals sleep as a non-negotiable pillar of health, not a luxury. The book meticulously details how sleep deprivation catastrophically impacts every facet of our physical and mental well-being, from memory and immunity to emotional regulation and chronic disease risk. It argues that modern society's neglect of sleep is a public health crisis, offering compelling scientific evidence to underscore its vital importance. By understanding sleep's profound benefits, readers are empowered to reclaim their sleep and significantly improve their lives. Now, let's go through some pairs of questions and answers to understand the core ideas of the book.
First, sleep is not passive. It's an active, complex state essential for brain health and function. Many view sleep as merely an off state, but Walker emphasizes it's a dynamic period of intense neural activity. During sleep, your brain actively consolidates memories, clears metabolic waste, and processes emotions. This active processing is crucial for learning, problem-solving, and maintaining cognitive sharpness, making sleep far more than just resting your eyes.
Second, insufficient sleep severely impairs learning new information and consolidating memories. Sleep acts like a save button for new memories. Before sleep, your brain struggles to absorb new facts. After sleep, those facts are cemented. NREM sleep is vital for transferring information from temporary to long-term storage, while REM sleep enhances the integration of new and old memories. Without adequate sleep, learning is inefficient and retention is poor. Third, REM sleep is critical for emotional regulation, creativity, and problem-solving. During REM sleep, the brain processes emotional experiences, dampening the intensity of distressing memories and integrating new information into existing knowledge. This dreaming phase is a crucial period for emotional recalibration, fostering creativity and finding novel solutions to problems. A lack of REM sleep can lead to heightened emotional reactivity and reduced imaginative thinking. Fourth, non-REM or non-REM sleep, especially deep sleep, consolidates factual and motor skills. Non-REM sleep is the primary stage for consolidating declarative memories, facts and events, and procedural memories, motor skills. During deep non-REM, brainwaves synchronize, facilitating the transfer of memories from the hippocampus to the prefrontal cortex for long-term storage. This is why a good night's sleep significantly improves performance on tasks learned the previous day. Fifth, sleep deprivation significantly weakens the immune system, increasing illness susceptibility. Even one night of insufficient sleep can dramatically reduce the activity of natural killer cells, which are crucial for fighting off viruses and cancer cells. Chronic sleep loss makes vaccinations less effective and increases the risk of catching common colds or flu. Prioritizing sleep is a fundamental defense strategy against illness, as effective as diet and exercise. Sixth, chronic sleep loss is linked to an increased risk of developing various cancers. Walker highlights compelling evidence connecting insufficient sleep to an elevated risk of bowel, prostate, and breast cancer. This is partly due to the immune system suppression mentioned earlier, but also because sleep loss disrupts hormone regulation, including melatonin, which has anti-cancer properties. Prioritizing 7 to 9 hours of sleep is a modifiable lifestyle factor for cancer prevention. Seventh, insufficient sleep significantly elevates the risk of heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. Sleep deprivation places immense stress on the cardiovascular system. It raises blood pressure, increases heart rate, and contributes to inflammation, all factors that heighten the risk of heart attacks and strokes. The book cites studies showing a direct correlation between less sleep and increased cardiovascular mortality, especially in middle-aged and older adults. Sleep is a powerful preventative medicine for heart health. Eighth, sleep plays a vital role in regulating appetite hormones, influencing weight management. Sleep deprivation disrupts the delicate balance of ghrelin and leptin, the hormones that signal hunger and satiety, respectively. Lack of sleep increases ghrelin, making you feel hungrier, and decreases leptin, making you feel less full, leading to increased calorie intake and a preference for high-sugar, high-fat foods. This hormonal imbalance contributes significantly to weight gain and obesity. 9th, alcohol and caffeine severely disrupt sleep architecture, despite common misconceptions. Many mistakenly believe alcohol helps them sleep, but it fragments sleep, particularly REM sleep, and increases awakenings. Caffeine, with its long half-life, blocks adenosine receptors, making it harder to fall asleep and reducing deep NREM sleep even hours after consumption. Both substances compromise the restorative quality of sleep, leaving individuals feeling unrefreshed. 10th, sleeping pills offer sedation, not natural sleep, with potential side effects and dependency. Walker argues that sleeping pills, hypnotics, do not induce natural sleep. They sedate the brain, creating a state that mimics sleep, but lacks the restorative qualities of true NREM and REM cycles. They come with risks of dependency, impaired cognitive function, and increased mortality. The book advocates for addressing the root causes of sleep issues rather than relying on pharmaceutical sedation. 11th, sleep loss impairs the prefrontal cortex, leading to poor decision-making and emotional outbursts. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for executive functions like rational thought, decision-making, and impulse control, is one of the first brain regions to suffer from sleep deprivation. This impairment can result in increased risk-taking, irrational choices, and difficulty regulating emotions, making individuals more prone to anger, frustration, and poor judgment. Prioritizing sleep is crucial for optimal cognitive control. 12th, sleep deprivation significantly impairs athletic performance, recovery, and injury risk. Athletes who consistently get less than 8 hours of sleep show reduced strength, speed, accuracy, and endurance. Sleep, particularly NREM deep sleep, is vital for muscle repair, hormone release, like growth hormone, and replenishing energy stores. Lack of sleep also increases inflammation and makes athletes more susceptible to injuries, compromising their overall career longevity. 13th, daylight saving time changes negatively impact public health and safety. Walker points out that the 1-hour loss of sleep during the spring daylight saving time transition is associated with a significant increase in heart attacks, traffic accidents, and cluster headaches the following day. Conversely, the fall gain of an hour sees a decrease in these incidents. This stark evidence underscores the fragility of human health in response to even minor sleep disturbances. 14th, teenagers naturally have a later sleep-wake cycle, often misaligned with school start times. Adolescents experience a biological shift in their circadian rhythm, known as a sleep phase delay, meaning their natural bedtime and wake-up time are later than adults or younger children. Early school start times force teenagers to wake when their brains are still programmed for sleep, leading to chronic sleep deprivation, impaired academic performance, and increased mental health issues. Later school starts have shown significant benefits. 15th, blue light from electronic screens suppresses melatonin production, delaying sleep onset. Electronic devices like smartphones, tablets, and computers emit blue light, which powerfully signals to the brain that it's daytime. This suppresses the release of melatonin, the hormone crucial for initiating sleep, making it harder to fall asleep and shifting the body's internal clock. Limiting screen exposure, especially in the hour or two before bed, is vital for healthy sleep hygiene. 16th, strategic napping can boost alertness and performance, but timing is crucial. While not a substitute for a full night's sleep, short, well-timed naps, e.g. 20 to 30 minutes in the early afternoon, can provide significant cognitive and physical benefits. They can improve alertness, motor performance, and memory. However, long naps or naps taken too late in the day can lead to sleep inertia, grogginess, and disrupt nighttime sleep, so timing and duration are key. 17th, maintaining a consistent sleep schedule is paramount for optimizing circadian rhythm. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, is one of the most powerful things you can do for your sleep. This consistency reinforces your body's natural circadian rhythm, ensuring efficient and high-quality sleep. Irregular schedules, or social jet lag, disrupt this rhythm, leading to chronic fatigue and health issues.
18th, sleep loss is a significant factor in major industrial accidents and human error. Walker highlights how sleep deprivation played a critical role in catastrophes like Chernobyl, 3 Mile Island, and the Challenger space shuttle disaster. Even minor sleep loss impairs attention, reaction time, and decision-making, increasing the likelihood of human error in high-stakes environments. This underscores the societal cost of neglecting sleep, especially for those in safety-critical professions.
19th, dreaming, REM sleep, helps process trauma and difficult emotional experiences. During REM sleep, the brain reprocesses distressing memories in a neurochemically safe environment, essentially taking the sting out of them. The absence of norepinephrine, a stress-related neurochemical, during REM allows for emotional healing and integration of traumatic experiences without re-experiencing the full emotional intensity. This mechanism is vital for mental health and resilience. 20th, evolution did not fail by making us need sleep. It's too vital for survival. Despite the apparent vulnerability of being unconscious for hours, sleep has persisted across all species with a nervous system. This suggests that the benefits of sleep must vastly outweigh its risks. Otherwise, evolution would have eliminated it. Walker emphasizes that sleep is not an evolutionary oversight, but a fundamental, indispensable biological imperative that confers immense survival advantages, from memory consolidation to disease prevention. Prioritizing 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep is the single most effective thing you can do for your health. Walker unequivocally states that no other activity provides such a comprehensive array of physical and mental benefits as sufficient sleep. It surpasses diet and exercise in its immediate and long-term impact on health, including memory, immune function, emotional stability, cardiovascular health, and cancer prevention. Making sleep a top priority is a foundational step for overall well-being.
Treat sleep as non-negotiable, just like diet and exercise, for optimal health. The book's ultimate lesson is to change our cultural perception of sleep from a disposable luxury to an uncompromisable biological necessity. Just as we wouldn't skip eating or exercising for extended periods without expecting negative consequences, we must integrate 7 to 9 hours of sleep into our daily lives as a fundamental pillar of health. This mindset shift is critical for reversing the global sleep deprivation epidemic.
Action plan. Next steps. Establish a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, including weekends, to regulate your body's natural circadian rhythm. Optimize your bedroom environment. Ensure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool, around 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18.3 degrees Celsius, to facilitate uninterrupted sleep. Create a relaxing pre-sleep routine. Wind down for 30 to 60 minutes before bed with activities like reading, meditation, or a warm bath, avoiding stimulating tasks. Limit caffeine and alcohol. Avoid caffeine after midday and alcohol close to bedtime, as both disrupt natural sleep architecture. Reduce blue light exposure. Turn off electronic screens, phones, tablets, computers, TVs, at least 1 hour before sleep to prevent melatonin suppression.
That's all for today's book. How do you think? Do you have any feedback or your own ideas popping up in your mind? Please feel free to let us know by leaving a comment in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get updates on new book summaries from us. Thanks and have a good day.